Why do you do ministry? Go.
Why do we do youth ministry? You start. Why do you do it, Calvin?
I help with youth ministry because it's exciting to see how God works in the people of the church, not only in those that are helping with youth, but in the youth themselves, because in this time in their lives, they're changing the most, and it's really cool to see how God is molding them and bringing them closer to Him and guiding them in the path that they're going to lead for their lives.
Youth, like the teenage years, it's a very hard time to communicate with your parents, no matter how great your parents can be. And I've just been able to develop a really neat bond with a lot of these kids that I consider part of my own family. So my sister Fufu, she was going through a really hard battle with depression, and she never wanted to go to youth group. So after a year and a half of battling with her, she came to me and she told me, at this time, a year and a half ago, I had been considering killing myself and I just didn't know where to go. And now I see why you wanted me to keep going to youth group. I want to go to youth group now. I want to read my Bible now. Now she started actually reading her Bible, and it's been a several year process.
So not only giving of our time, but I think giving financially is super important, especially in the community that we live in. It's such we're such a wealthy community compared to most, where God's given us these resources where we can help within our community and outside of it, reaching other people. And we wouldn't be able to do that without the finances of the church.
So to add to that, 5 years ago, I became pregnant with Josiah, and I knew from the beginning that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And I had a talk with Calvin about it because I was making a significant amount of income, almost what he was making, and we were trying to figure out how we can make it work, that I can still stay at home and he can still provide for our family. So we kept the 10% as an automatic deduction, and he ended up taking some travel jobs to try to make up for my income that God provided for him. And it was a sacrifice to have to travel for 3 years and living in hotel rooms or whatnot. But at the end of the day, God gave him that avenue to be able to meet the demands of our family and still be able to give the 10%.